What's going on, guys? This is the Counter Tyrant. Here to make a quick video about that's going to help a lot of people throughout this Lapis reset missions, because there's a certain trophy that a lot of people don't have because you kind of, when your first go around when you're playing the story, you probably weren't really paying attention to the trophies just because you're just excited to play the game. There's a lot going on. There's a lot in Brave Exvius when you first start playing the game. It's kind of mind-boggling. But there's a trophy that's kind of hard to. It's not hard to get. It just takes a really long time to get. It's called the Supreme Evoker one. As you can see, you have to do 10,000 summons. It gets you 500 Lapis, which isn't that much Lapis, but it's Lapis in the game, and Lapis is always to be desired. I mean, people have paid a lot of money to get a lot of Lapis over the years, so I mean, anything you can get helps, and it's just added value on your time spent in the game. Also, this isn't hard to do. You just put a summoner team together. As you can see, I have my my summoner team here. I think if I used Morgana instead of Yuna, I may be able to always have the summon bar filled as soon as the battle starts, but you can't really get 3 summons in. I can get 2 summons in for sure, but you can't really get 3 summons in per battle. There's not enough time. Maybe if you use Diablos, I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and display real quick what this is all about. So we're gonna get another foo. So this will definitely, I think this will definitely get us the full bar. Yeah. I'm not close enough to the Wi-Fi. There we go. Okay, so look at, see how the battle started. I already have my my thing going here. So let's just blank it all out just so you understand what's going on. So you set it up, you put Mega Flare up, or Diablos actually takes a lot longer. So you get that going. You get to here, you do Final Imperial Edict. Yuna, you do her Heart of the Faith cooldown. Just to get some crystals, you do that. I don't know. We actually might be able to do 3 since I have a second foo. It just depends on the timing of everything. So first you launch this, you do that, and you're checking back and forth trying to get this run off. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get 3 off. That's insane. It didn't do the animation, but as you can see, the summon gauge is empty, so it did count. So 3 off. There's 4 battles in here, so that's 12 summons. Now, this is just one area. There's a lot of areas to cover. So I mean, this is not a trophy that you get in a day. This is a trophy that takes a long time. But this is just a suggestion of how to go about this. So let's do this again. So Yuna, boop, Mega Flare, boop, Mega Flare. Yeah, I don't think you can get all 3 animations off, because they die by the time you use the 3rd one. If you time it perfectly, you might be able to get all 3 animations off. But that's so silly to get 3 Bahamut's off. Yeah, I did that pretty quickly. I don't think you can. So something else to think about. You can use the strategy in the arena if you wanted to cast Odin twice in a turn. It's still doable. You have 1 less unit to work with, but as you've seen, I haven't been using Magic Tectera at all, so she's just been sitting there. So yeah, we can go this route. So So that's that. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. A lot of people are doing this Lapis Reset missions right now, so like this is a perfect time to get something like this done. I wish I had a team like this. I wish summoning was a little easier when the game first came out. I don't know. You had to focus on it, and there weren't really a lot of summoners way back when the game, like, it was like Garnet, and that was kind of it. Garnet, and then eventually, I think Ico and Yuna came out pretty close to each other. There's Rydia too. Because Pure Summoner Rydia, like Kid Rydia, she didn't come out for a while. But yeah, they've definitely done a lot recently. So you might be wondering about why Magitech Warrior Terra. Well, it's because she has an ability that triggers it at the beginning of the battle. So I think I saw another Terra down here. Yeah, I'm blind. But yeah, so like, if you don't want to get, if you're not like, I think 10,000 is way too high. I don't know why they picked that number. It should have been like 5,000 at the most. Like, I mean, I've been playing this game for 2.5 years. I'm not even close to it. Now, like I said, I didn't really pay much attention to it when I first started playing. But like, I'm not even halfway there, and I've been paying attention to it for a while now. Like whenever, I mean, now that like I have this team built, like anytime story stuff gets out, like that season 3 stuff, totally gonna play it all with this team. There you go, Magic there. So let's go over this real quick. So blah blah blah. It's the yeah. So fill evocation gauge by 2. I swore when she came out it was 1 to 3. But they changed it. So that's 2 from her, 2 from the friend unit. I don't know if Folka and Citra have that passive. I don't think they do. They can fill with a absolute mirror of equity move that they have. Boost parameters. Okay, that's not it. No. 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 Yeah, they don't have it. So I actually could probably get rid of Folka and Citra for Morgana, because I'm pretty sure Morgana has that passive. Yuna. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Man, she really doesn't have that many abilities. Like, these are all Esper and equipped abilities. She has a lot of magic. Well, kind of. Okay. Oh, there you go. Fill. I knew I saw it. Fill evocation gauge. Full Moon Saint. Every turn, 1 to 2. So it's kind of RNG. So now we're at 6. Like 5 to 6. Citra. Pretty sure she has one. We're looking for passives. Yeah, maybe she doesn't. Yeah. Okay, so both her and Falco and Citra could go. Fu, I'm like pretty positive that he does this. Fill evocation gauge. Doesn't say. It just says it fills at every turn. So that's something you have to check the wiki on. The fact that he's the 11th Keeper of Time, what the heck does that mean? Does that mean there's 12? Is it like a clock? I don't know. I just wish they'd do some story behind that. Because I think that'd be really cool if they did like some side story stuff. Like not a story event. Like they did like some sort of overlay on top of Lapis and Palladia where there's like a second map or something. And it had the Keepers of Time and the Precursors and all that, like battling the what are they called? I can't remember. It's the Vengeful People. I cannot remember their name. Let me try to figure that out real quick because it's gonna bother me. It's in the rat thing. Blah blah blah. Rat. Okay. Oh, this is an event. Why did I get it? I smell a rat. There we go. The Great Destroyers. Only the heroes known as Precursors were able to put a stop to their carnage. However, now the Great Destroyers seek the freedom to wreak havoc once again. Who will spare the innocent from such a fate? So yeah, so you have the Precursors, you have the Keepers of Time, and then you have the Great Destroyers. The Great Destroyers are the villains, or yeah. Although what's kind of weird is Morgana almost seems like an anti-hero. Like she seems like she's a confused person because she thinks that she's doing the right thing, and she has access to light magic, which isn't something that like a villain typically has. I mean, there's Veritas of the Light, but yeah, it just seems a little inconsistent there. Anyways, y'all, appreciate y'all checking out this video. Hopefully, we'll see how this summon video goes. Not completely sure what I'm doing in regards to it. I have a fair amount of tickets. I really want to do this, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I'm torn because it's either this or I do 3 more steps of this and get an STMR, then a random rainbow, and I would definitely get an STMR. I'd get either Fuse or I could get both technically. Just depends on the luck, but neither of their STMRs are like super impressive. One sec, I'll pull them up in a second. I know I was ending the video and now I'm like continuing it on. They also changed the UI for like how this looks. Drop bonus, status bonus. That's pretty cool. So we have 3rd Nirvana. I don't have any Nirvanas yet. I think I'm 1 away from the 5th Nirvana, or the 1st Nirvana, which is Morgana's weapon. The 5th Nirvana is Ken XIN one. The man impersonating a woman. He has the 5th Nirvana. But here's the 3rd Nirvana. Imperial Legacy. Increases damage of every Esper in the game. 30% for magic and spirit on top, and boost parameters of Esper's Evoke. On top of 120 magic, 140 spirit, flat stat. And then if Emperor Fu has it, wait, what? No, I messed that up. If Emperor Fu has it, fills the evocation gauge by 5 at the start of the battle, which is wow, insane. But yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Oh, God. Then there's this Heavenly Presence. Not the greatest thing in the world. 80% spirit. which sounds like a lot, but Spirit's pretty easy to get. So like if you get this, you're just putting on killers and like things that make them more durable. I mean, they're already like, I mean, look at this unit. I'm at like 12,000 HP, 2,700 Spirit. I think he has a killer attached. Yeah, they have the King of Beasts attached. They have Dream of the Faith. That's not necessary. You don't have to have that. So there's already a lot going on here. Full status immunity. Just a lot, but that's why I'm kind of torn at the moment. Yoon's apparently super bonkers. Baihu didn't get what they needed. I really wish they would have changed their frames. Divine Ruination, Octaslash, like those frames are so old and not used. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna pull on the old units. Chow's garbage. He can't dual cast his cover ability, which would have made him a niche like unit for that, but they decided to not let him do that. So Ong's okay. Like he does the same thing Ong always does. And then Chin can't. Xin, I don't know. I do not know anything about Chinese and its pronunciation. Very good. Super great support unit. So if you're trying to go for a support unit, like you don't have one or something, some are saying it might even be better than Emperor Fu, which is bonkers because Emperor Fu is bonkers. Doesn't have the mitigation stuff that Emperor Fu has, but has some other really good aspects. Go check out X's video. I'm sure Howls will have a video coming soon. Just check out all the YouTube channels. They're all really good for different reasons. It's always good to get a good variety. Don't just get all your news from the same source. Anyways, appreciate y'all checking it out. Hope to see y'all next time.